Welcome back to Base Sunday. I'm Grace Lee. Frank has this weekend off. Now, if you are able to eat out, just take a minute to think about homeless kids who are right here in San Francisco and they simply don't have enough money for food. Well, there are programs out there that are going on, one in particular going through November 15th that allows you to make a donation at certain restaurants, a list of 50 to help them pay for this bill. It's just, you do it when you pay for your bill. It is called Dine Out and Donate, and it's run by Street Smart for Kids organization. We have the board president here, Barbara Patterson, as well as Larkin Street Youth Services, Toby Eastman, to tell us all about these programs. Obviously, it's such a great cause. Let's start with you, Barbara, and tell us a little bit more about Dine Out and Donate, if I could say it correctly.
Well, the Dine Out and Donate program takes place in 50 restaurants in San Francisco. They range from being out on Clement Street to down in the Embarcadero over to Potrero Hill, and they're just about everywhere. They're restaurateurs who have participated in the program for a number of years, up to 7 or 8 years, and they are really generous human beings who want to help with the program by allowing us to provide materials to their servers.
So the way it works is when you get a bill, they will give you an envelope and you can give as little or as much as you want, and all of that goes to different programs, right?
Right. 100% of the money that we raise in restaurants goes to the 3 agencies that we donate money to: Larkin Street Youth Services, Huckleberry Youth Services, and La Casa de las Madres.
And Toby is from Larkin Street Youth Services. Tell us how this money is used and how this really helps kids.
Well, first of all, let me talk a little bit about the problem of youth homelessness in San Francisco. It's estimated that there are 5,700 homeless youth between the ages of 13 and 24 in San Francisco every year. So that's a pretty large number of youth coming to San Francisco or living in San Francisco that don't have a stable place to stay or sleep every night.
I would imagine that this problem is getting even worse nowadays. Is this true?
Exactly. Given what the economy is, it's much more difficult for families to sustain, and certainly difficult for young people to get employment, to get housing, to get even their basic needs met.
And we all know how expensive it is here in San Francisco. So what exactly does your program do in order to help these kids to get them back on their feet?
Well, as Barbara mentioned, there are actually 3 beneficiaries of the Dine Out and Donate program. Larkin Street, who's the agency that I work for, we actually have a continuum of services for homeless youth, including housing and shelter, medical services, and education and employment programming. The other 2 agencies, Huckleberry Youth Programs, has an emergency shelter for runaway youth, as well as a number of prevention and education programs for young people. And La Casa de las Madres is a specific program for that serves people who've experienced domestic violence. So it's both serving young people that have been abused and have been in domestic violence situations and providing education and prevention programming.
Does it work? Does this work for the kids?
Absolutely. For Larkin Street, about 75% of the young people who go through our programs go on to stability.
That's so great to hear. Now, Barbara, can you tell us a little bit more about this program? And if you want to go to certain restaurants, is there a list that we can find of these 50?
We list them on our website, and we're also listed on Open Table. Our website is streetsmartforkids.org. The 50 restaurants will be running the program through November 15th. We are we raise the money, and we're also trying to create awareness. This isn't the easiest way to raise money. You know, we're trying to tap into the collective community power and network, so that as a community we can turn around and say, homeless children in San Francisco, we live in nirvana. So how could we allow that to happen?
How can we allow this to happen in one of the greatest cities in the world, right?
Right.
All right. Well, we're all going to take a look at this, get involved, just give a little, because as you mentioned, if we work as a collective, we could probably help to solve this problem.
Takes a village.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And if you'd like more information, we can tell you where to go, because if you'd like to donate and find more, it's called Street Smart for Kids. They have a website, streetsmart4, kids.org. All right, we're going to be back with much more here on Base Sunday.